Hello, and welcome to today's family program. I'm Dr. Kitcher, and like always, I welcome you to this program. This program is here because we are interested in making sure that you enjoy life and put your energy and all your potentials where it's supposed to be. Last week, we started talking about work, and we said we'll talk throughout the month about work, about success, and also about wealth. Well, we made a statement that success is what? A product of work. Definitely, if you don't work, then you will not know what the outcome of that work will be. For your work to be very good and to be acceptable, you must be able to polish what you have. And we said last week that you are like a diamond, and until you are polished and cut, really, you will never attain any value. Any person's work that he does really nicely, quality, and in a very, unique way, always attracts a price higher than what it is maybe on a normal or haphazard type of work. Who wants to have a bad product? Yes, you might end up buying something bad, but as a matter of fact, if you know it's bad, you may not, go for it. So it is very important for us to understand that we need to put in our maximum effort and make sure that we are improving daily on the things that we do in our talents, our skills. It does not come automatically. Whatever refines has to be taken through a process of refining. We also said that whatever you do, once you are in the right atmosphere, and having the right people who know the value of what you have, then you are ready to go and you will definitely make success. So once again, remember that success is a result of work. What do we call success? It is to be able to achieve a set goal or aim. I want to do this and I have done it. So I have been successful in that. So success is a result of your mental picture becoming a product and eventually serving or being relevant to someone. Like I talk about this ring, that I have a ring on my hand. It's made of gold, but it was just a chunk of metal. The person who produced it had this ring in mind with all the shapes and the designs on it in mind. And he put that thing into action, used a material and brought a product out and put it in the store. And I went, and out of all the rings there, I chose that one. Success is not just I've done it, but I have done it and it is serving a purpose and it is relevant. So never stop at done. When you say you are done, it means I have finished a certain goal. I could have actually bought this ring and kept it in a shelf or kept it in a box, and it will never bring me any profit. So it has been a successful, a purchase for me because I put it on my hand and I am ready to go. It is so important for us to really get the right definitions of things, because right now there are many definitions that will bring you into a place of just accepting the status quo. You are not created for the status quo. You are created to go above and beyond that. So remember, success is a product of work. So today I want you to understand that work is also part of life. You are on this planet, and part of the reason why you are here is to do some work. What is it that your work is? Yes, in coming months, we will be talking about knowing what your assignment is. But there is a work that you have to do. That work is supposed to be beneficial, yes, to you, to the people around you, and then your life will be fulfilled. Why do people exercise? You don't exercise just to sit down, but you exercise so you will be fit to do certain things. Man has to work. I remember my late father He always says man has to work. That if man does not work, then there is no hope for man, and man cannot eat. Now I believe it with all my heart because I see the results when I put in effort in things that I have around me. So you are on planet Earth, and part of the reason is to work. Work your environment. Work your surrounding. Imagine you are living in a house and you planted nice flowers and have a garden and so on and so forth, and keep it. Leave it to grow by itself. Definitely it will grow, but it will never grow to yield, good fruits. Your flowers will never mature to become so beautiful if you don't work on it. So working actually shapes and brightens your environment. You must have that work mentality. And I'm not talking about slaving. I'm not talking about work controlling your life. There are many people who wake up and they are in a hurry to go to work, not because they love the work, but the consequences of why, if they don't get there on time, is what makes them to sort of look like they love it. That is not what we're talking about. We are not talking about doing something that brings, not joy to you, that you wish you were not doing. We are talking about getting that stuff that makes you glad and doing it very well. So work is a must in the life of a human on the planet. Work. It is absolutely important. You see, if you don't work, it will be difficult for you to be relevant. If you don't work, you will not be able to have means to get some stuff. Like I'm saying, you could be put in a big, nice home with, a backyard garden where you have all kinds of vegetables and stuff growing there. Your front yard has some flowers and beautiful stuff. But if they leave you in that place for 3 months, even for 2 weeks, and you don't do anything to the things that were left with you, you will find your garden becoming wild, your flowers becoming unpretty, and even your home attracting dust and becoming so ugly. Work is when you apply your ability towards producing a desired result and getting it. So I wake up and I know the house needs to be cleaned because this is the day to clean. And I take the duster, the brushes, and everything and clean. I apply some work to the situation and it becomes a beauty to behold. Friends, this is today's family program and I'm Dr. Albert Kitcher. If you have just joined us, this program is a program that is built one on the other. If you never listened to last week's program, you need to get it, and I encourage you to do so. Please also help us by telling your friends, inviting them, and subscribe to this channel, and also like it. This is very important because we want the channel to grow, and we want many more people to receive what we are sharing over here. Well, as I continue, I want you to remember that because you are here to also work as part of your existence, everything that you need for you to be relevant as a worker is given to you. This is why you have mind. This is why you have thoughts. This is why you have physical strength. This is why you have skills. This is why you have the ability to judge and do everything. It is all towards doing something. It is very, very important. So everything you need, you have. Everything. There are some people whose strength are in their hands. Others, their strength is in their legs. Others, their strength is in their thoughts, in their eyes, wherever. I know somebody whose profession is tasting wine. He's a wine taster. When I heard it first, I was like, oh, will this person be ever, normal? Because I didn't know what wine tasters do at that time. But that is his work. I cannot be a wine tester because I don't have the skills to do that. I can bring you this program. I can talk to you about this topic because I have strength and I have what it takes to get that going. So friends, it is very, very important that we identify what the work we have to do is and begin to do it. But the good thing is that everything you need for your work to be successful is within a few, it's in your surrounding, it's in your environment. It's in your environment. Now, the other thing you have to know is that we are not all made equal. So one person may have more strength physically than another person. Another person may be able to do things using their intellect more than the other person. It does not mean that one is inferior to the other, no, but people have areas where they have developed themselves. They have developed themselves. Yes, at birth, everybody has equal opportunity. But as you begin to invest into the diverse things that you have in life, you begin to either develop more intellectually or more, with handiwork or doing stuff, maybe in the area of sports or gymnastics and so on and so forth. This is where the differences come in. For instance, if you call me to go and do certain things, I will not opt for it, even if it is for $1 billion. Why? Because I don't have the capacity to work that thing out. Period. So you must understand that we all don't have equal chances based on the fact that as we grow, we seem to use certain faculties more and we develop in that area. And it is the beauty of life. Imagine if everybody was a doctor. Who would teach kids in the school? Who would lecture in the university? Imagine if everybody was a lecturer. Who would take care of the people when they are sick? Imagine if everybody was an engineer. Who would check if the accounts are right or wrong? So we need the diversity of things, and we all develop in these areas. And then, hey, you begin to make a difference. So don't relent. Don't be lazy. Love work. What did I say? Love work. It is very important, because if you don't love work, you will end up receiving nothing. Work is one of the reasons why you are here. And remember, we are not all supposed to do the same thing. So appreciate where you are. The problem that many people have is they look on the left, they look on the right, and they want to see themselves doing what their neighbor is doing. You are not your neighbor. You can learn from your neighbor, but use it to improve yourself and be yourself. Like I told you, we'll not be rushing through this because it's very, very important. And please, 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 don't miss out next week, because we will be continuing. And it is going to be building on what we have heard. So far, what you have heard is good, but there is more to what you have heard. So don't miss out, and come, let's all get together and listen and enjoy. This is today's family program. I'm Dr. Albert Kitcher. We always come to you so we can interact with you. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate. You can call us, you can write us, send us email, and anyway you have our contacts, and we shall gladly provide you with answers. And we are looking forward to you also inviting other friends like this channel, and please help us to spread the good information that we receive here abroad, so that everybody that you care about and love can hear it. This has been your program, Today's Family. I'm Dr. Albert Kitcher. Till we see you next week, be strong and never give up. And remember, we must love work. Bye-bye.